my goodness. What up, world? It's your woman Butterfly. Yeah. Okay, so I'm in traffic and I'm like, I need to make this video because stuff is just happening, and it's like just getting so turned up on me, and gosh, it's like I don't know how much more I can take, but I know if I stay strong that I will be rewarded. And I just want to defeat the enemy because he gets on my freaking nerves. Okay, y'all. So I just want to tell y'all about a couple of things. My oldest daughter, she's starting to see the enemy. And I'm just so happy. Okay, because she had like a real encounter with him at her job. He came in as some older dude, and he just made her feel so bad that day. And she was like, it was just something about him. Like I encountered it. I know that was a demon, and it is. That's what they do. They do stuff like that. And that one, the way she described all the stuff that he did, all the things that he said to her, that was might have been Lucifer. I don't know. But I know I said I was going to leave some reading material in my video below, the last one that I left. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and put it on that video, and I'm going to put it in this video. Because I want y'all to know about these devils, all right? How they get in, they live in people, and they try to not only destroy that person's life, but they try to destroy others around them as well, okay? Woo. Sorry. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna get into my manager a little bit, and then I'm gonna tell y'all about a guy that has come into the club. To the lounge, whatever. Okay, cause y'all, I went in there and I put in my 2 weeks notice, and it's like that same night, like something happened to where I was like, I can't quit my job right now. Okay, it's like the hours. I feel like if I go to another job, there's gonna be demons there too. So you might as well just stay put. Maybe they're trying to get you to bounce from job to job. I don't know, but I don't think I can quit right now, y'all. I really don't, cause I need to work those hours, and I mean, like during the weekday is when I make money, cause I'm the only bartender there. So I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. I'm a little confused about that right now. But I was in there last night, and this dude comes in there, y'all. This dude come in there. Okay, he got a fur coat on. All right. I don't even like fur. Hopefully it was fake, but I don't think so. But whatever. It still makes you notice somebody. Okay. Fur coat, light skin. Okay. Had a little Muslim. Well, he didn't show that at first. First, he had his fur coat just all buttoned up. Came to the bar, right? A handful of money. Boom! At the bar, right? Now, I can't lie. For some reason, when dudes do that, when they show off how much money they have, it just makes me look. It makes me look. I think it comes from me, just not having stability in my life always. I just feel like I just want a guy that is just financially stable. Like, I can't do somebody that's not financially stable because it won't work. It won't work. So, and I think it's another way that demons attract you. I think so, because you be in the line at the store, and all of a sudden, they'll tell this dude his order's like $5, and he'll pull out all this money. I dropped off an order one time, and this dude do that. He was like, I know I got a $5 bill here somewhere. Hold on 1 second. Pulled out a bunch of money out of this pocket. Then he pulled out a bunch of money out of this pocket. Then he went in his back pocket and pulled out a bunch of hundreds, and I was just sitting there like, why don't you just give me 100? You know what I mean? So, yeah, demons study you, and they know what makes you look, right? That's what I really honestly think in the spirit realm. But in the physical realm, it's like, hey, he got some money. Anyway, came to the bar, put the money on the bar, told me to come here, right? And I was like, okay, what do you need? And he was like, y'all got food? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, let me get a menu, right? Y'all, okay, he was cute, all right? He just stood out, right? And then all of a sudden he started to talk, right? And the way that he talked, it just sounded like a demon. It's a fast talking demon. And then he opened his fur up and he had all this jewelry on, okay? A lot of Muslim jewelry, the little Allah signs and all that, you know what I'm saying? Then he was like, you know what, you cute, you know what I'm saying? You're a beautiful girl, you know, just talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but you know, I don't know if you can handle a guy like me. I don't even know if you can handle a guy like me to be your friend, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, these demons, they be studying you, okay? They be studying you, all right? Cause he gonna say, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not looking for no girlfriend. I'm looking for a wife. You think you can handle that? I'm looking for a wife. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you what? You know what I'm saying? But then, I mean, we got to talking some more throughout the night, and it was kind of awkward because my manager came over there, and demons get jealous. They get jealous of each other. They want to be the one to drag the soul down. That's what they want to do. So my manager was like, he noticed I was talking to this guy too much, so he would come over there and he was like tapping me, asking me to do stuff, telling me to, you know, just trying to, it was like nobody was even in there. So it was obviously him being jealous. But anyway, as I talked to the dude some more, you know, he was like tipping me while I was talking to him, and he was like, you know, I'm the CEO of something records. And that's when I was like, oh, no, I don't want no CEO or no record company. You're not going to sacrifice me to boost your career. But anyway, yeah, that's what he said. And then he showed me pictures of him. He said something about he's the one that signed Shorty Low, who's dead now. Then he showed me another rapper, and he was like in the video with the rapper. That rapper's also dead now. He got shot in front of the studio. It's somebody, little something. I don't know. They all got little something on front of their name now. But he was right there in the video with him. And then it was just the things that he was doing that just let me know that this is a spirit. Because we started talking about religion and stuff, and he was like, oh yeah, I know about that. That's a jinn. It's demons and then there's jinn. And then when he said jinn and demons are the same thing. But when he said jinn, he was like, it's jinn. He like powered up and then went when he said it, and I was like, he was like, what? He was like, that scared you? And I was like, it just creeped me out, okay? Because it was a spirit that I saw, right? And then it was like when we was talking, there was one point when he was like, I'm gonna say a prayer for you, but that'll scare you. Like when you can see demons, they be trying to scare you, okay? And when you not scared of them no more, it's like they just look like, it's like a wild animal. You know what I mean? That's living in somebody, making somebody do stuff. That's what it is. So, it's like, I don't know if y'all ever seen that Grinch movie, The Grinch, when he was trying to scare little Susie, and he was like, the one that people are making the memes out of. That's how they do when you can see them and they're trying to scare you. It's like, you're not scary, you know, I can see you, you know what I'm saying? But then again, there are some bigger ones that do stuff that will scare you, okay? It's especially if it's just creepy, okay? So, you know, yeah, so yeah, so I just want to study the enemy some more. That's all I want to do. So I gave him my number, right? And he just FaceTimed me, and I was like, let me get on here and tell my babies. Let me tell my babies, because I'm gonna try to keep up with this encounter right here. He FaceTimed me, and while he was talking, he just talked so fast. He just kept going on and on and on. And last night I was talking to him about the children of Israel, because he kept going on about Muslim and Islam and Islam. And I believe in the children of Israel. Like, I believe that the 12 tribes of Israel are on this earth, and they're God's people. But I think they have done things to try to confuse people and make people think that another people are God's people. And they even went as far as creating a little fake country and sent them there, and, you know, did a Holocaust and all that. I just think that somebody else is God's people. But anyway, so yeah, when I showed him the 12 tribes of Israel on his phone, he was like, no, that's not true. That's not true. We came from Ishmael and we came from Isaac. Like he he just shut it down. Like he didn't want to see it. Like it almost hurt his feelings to look at it. I don't know what's going on, but I just want to expose. Just now when he FaceTimed me, he was just talking, and then he was like, yeah, yeah, my homeboy, you know what I'm saying, over there, you know, I know them boys over there, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, when you go to jail and they, you know, become Muslim, we protect you, you know what I'm saying, we protect you because I want that soul. And I'm just listening. He was like, I said what I said, I want that soul. And then he went back into his conversation, and it was just like, I'm just going, everything that he does, I'm going to tell. Everything that he does, I'm going to tell. Because he talks and he goes off in these little bunny trails. And you know what? The chef guy did that one night too when I was talking to him. He was like talking really fast and he was like, that soul is mine. And you know, huh? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so weird. It is so weird, y'all. I can't, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I'm just happy. I'm happy that God gave me the eyes to see it. Cause we're being distracted from this, and it's right in our face. Okay, so it's like you got to be careful. You really got to be careful, and you got to not sin. You got to stay away from sin. It's hard to not sin, but you got to make it easy because it's not worth it. It's really, really not worth it. I don't care. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, I got 11 minutes on this video. All right, now listen, I'm gonna tell you about my manager. All right, the dude I told you about in my last video. Okay, it's just hard because these demons know that I want a husband, so they just send any freaking body my way, right? And it's sometimes it's easy, and sometimes it's hard. And this time it was hard to tell, and it's still a little, I don't know. But if a man, let me tell you something. If a man say, when I first started to tell him that he was cute and all that, because I noticed him because of the dancing and all this, the Jamaicanness and all this stuff that he does, and the bossiness, that, you know, the fact that he's the boss, it's his club, and he's like trying to invest his money and, you know, do good things, and, you know, he brought his son up there one time, and he just keeps, you know, just keep being cute, right? So I was like, you're cute. And I was like, why you not married? Right? And he said, I ain't doing that. I'm just for fun. Okay? That's what he said. I ain't doing nothing like that. I'm just for fun, sweetheart. Okay? Now, if a man says something like that about himself, okay, you need to, don't challenge that. Don't try to work with it. Don't try to change him. Don't try to change his mind. Okay? He just told you, okay, that he's a hoe or whatever he wants to be. He just told you how he feels about himself, what he's happy being. Okay? He just told you. All right? You don't need to do what I did by challenging that and be like, well, you're such a nice guy. You should settle down. Why you want to be so wild? Why you want to spread yourself around like that? Like, that's not cool. You know what I mean? Like, you should just find you a nice lady. And he just told you, okay, that what he wants to do with himself. Okay? You need to about face and run. Run! Okay? Because there are so many others. All right? But no, silly me decided to challenge that, because inside I felt like, God, this man should not feel that way about himself. Like, is there a way that I can help him see that he's so much more than that? You know, you're so much more than a piece of whatever you doing with yourself. You know, and it's a demon that he has on him that is dragging him to hell. You know, and I've seen his demon. I've communicated with his demon. It's Asmodeus, a demon of lust. If y'all look it up, it's called, his name is Asmodeus. That's one of his demons. Okay, that possess him because he is just so lustful. Because he's like, you know how many times a day I gotta have sex. I gotta have sex like all the time. I gotta have, you know what I'm saying? Somebody say something like that. They possessed by Asmodeus, and they are just abusing their self, sinning against their own body so bad. So anyway, it just really went left. It went so left because I just got really confused, like really confused about marriage, because I've done some research, and it's like if they say, like, when you get married, you selling your soul because you signed the paperwork, and it's like a ritual that you're doing with the black and the white, and and the fact that Adam and Eve didn't really have a wedding, and then there's all this talk about polygamy. Like, all of that is still up in the air with me. Like, I don't know if a man's supposed to have a bunch of wives or not. I know these days it wouldn't work out because there's so many freaking diseases, and a lot of these men hear that and go absolutely freaking crazy. Men that don't even have one wife want to sit up here and talk about how they're supposed to have so many wives. Men that can't help take care of these women talk about they want to have so many wives. It's like, I just feel like the men today would abuse that if that was even so. So it's just really confusing, y'all, when it comes to that. So I really tried to stay on the righteous path, like I always do, and it's really annoying because it made me a hypocrite. As much as I preach against getting too close to someone that's not your husband, I fell for the demon myself, and it just went so left to the point where it made me cry, because it's just like right now I'm uncomfortable at work, and it's like there's another girl, okay? There's a girl, and it turned into me and her. Well, not even me and her competing. It just turned into her just because she don't care what he does, okay? Supposedly she doesn't care what he does, okay? But when he gets close to me in any kind of way, when he talks to me, if he gives me a hug, she will get mad. She'll call him over, you know what I mean? And it's just stupid. Like, I just don't want to be in this dumb, it's like a love, it's not even a love triangle. It's just annoying, okay? Because it's like she's mad at me, and I'm like, why are you mad at me? You know what I'm saying? Because this guy is like getting close to me. Like, if we go in the office and I gotta count my drawer, she'll knock on the door, or it's so annoying. She came for me one time. She came up to me. She was like, you really remind me of my mother, but in a nice way. I'm like, girl, let me tell you something. Okay, this is for all the young girls. All right, y'all need to chill out. Okay, y'all need to chill out. Find other ways to communicate sometimes when you're talking to an older woman that has done nothing to you, that you are upset about something about, because you're like a kitten, you're like a cub, okay, and I'm like a lioness, all right? And it's like if we were out in the field and you came up to me and you started to bite my arm, you're annoying me. Now, if I was to paw you across the field, I would be wrong, because I'm older, I'm an adult, I'm more mature, then you would be mad, you would go get your little cup friends, and then y'all will all try to jump on me. It's like so annoying. Like, you really need to just stay in your lane, yo. And it's like the demons I'm not competitive. I used to be, okay? I used to be very competitive, all right? But now it's just annoying. I just feel like we're all on this ball floating through the atmosphere, so we don't need to be competing with each other. Like, God doesn't like that. That's the reason why they put so many competitions on TV. Dance competition, team competition, competing against each other. That's what God wants us to do. Fighting and competing against each other. Like, He does not like that. That's why they put it on TV so much. Okay? So, but it's like the demons, I started to feel like, why is there always someone else? Like, why? There's always someone else. Why is there always someone else? Okay, you know what? I feel like I'm just gonna have to fight. I want to get married. Okay, I feel like I'm just gonna have to fight. Period. I feel like even when the man that God sent me for me does come along, I'm gonna have to fight for him. Right? That's how I started to feel, y'all. So I turned it up a little bit. I turned it up a little bit, and it's just like the demons just had a party with that, because it really just sent me into I just started to feel really bad, because it's like I know that God don't want me to feel like this. This feeling has to be coming from below, you know, because it's like I felt like it could escalate to the point where there would be a fight. Okay, and I'm not gonna fight over no dude. You know what I'm saying? But if a dude is letting you fight over him, he don't care about neither one of y'all, really. Okay, so I don't know what is going on. It's still kind of going on, you know. And he be saying stuff like, "That's not my girl," you know. He be talking about her, and I don't want to hear it, because you could be talking to her about me. It's like, you don't have to explain yourself. I have withdrawn myself from the situation, because it's like I have so many problems in my life, you know. If you're not the one, I'm not gonna keep flirting with you. I'm not gonna keep talking to you on the phone. He was calling me every day. He was checking on me every day, you know. And I was like, this might be him, but it just has gone so left to the point where I'm just like, she works on the weekends, and I'm like, I don't want to work on the weekend, not just because she's there twerking all over the freaking place, but because of the smoke. And I make more money on the weekdays because it's just me there, as opposed to the weekend when there's a lot of people there, a lot of servers there. So, you know, every time you go up to somebody, they be like, "Oh, she already got me, she already got me, she already got me." It's just so annoying, and I'm so annoyed right now. But this video is getting a little long. I just hope, go back and watch it, and maybe you could get something from it. Y'all, watch out for this enemy. He's slick, man. He's so slick. He is. You just cannot underestimate this snake. It's a snake. This is a spiritual warfare. Everything is spiritual, and there is a snake that wants to devour. Okay. All right, babies. Talk to y'all later. Bye.